Hey, welcome back. Yo, we over here planting onions right now. And what we doing is planting slips, guys. And we planting these farther apart this year. We usually plant them 4 inches apart. But I feel like we got so much space out here, guys. I feel like we should only really plant it like, I think we need to put them more far apart. You know why? It's easy to keep up. I can't really afford like a big tarp out here, and can't even get nobody to drop me any mocho out here. So I'm gonna have to space everything more far apart from each other. So I'm gonna do mines at almost 10 inches apart from each other, 10 to 12 inches or so I can be able to get in there and clean it up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna turn into a big old bulb. And for that to turn into a big old bowl, man, they really have to have space, and you got to be able to keep up with the roots around it to keep everything clean, because it's going to get a bulb. But how to grow these things, guys, man, you have to have like phosphorus first when you start them off like this. But once they get into like a bulb stage, you want to go to more of nitrogen, because the nitrogen gonna give it that big bulb, and the phosphorus gonna give it that taste that you want. Is like that onion taste. So it's like a time. So you want to side dress these every 2 weeks, and we planting these right now just because we got some rain coming through. So all I'm doing is just sliding the box. I've been doing this so long, so I know what's between 10 to 12 inches. So I use this to measure, and this is how I measure a lot of my stuff. Because like even my grow trays, they like 18 inches. So I use them to plant like my broccoli, my cauliflower, my Swiss chard, different type of stuff. And I'm gonna make a video using a seeder. So you'll be seeing me using like a seeder too. So I show y'all how to use a seeder. So yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm just sliding this up and covering it up lightly, you know. And one thing about it, see, we going into like longer days here in North Carolina in Zone 7A. It's a little bit early to kind of be putting these out. I should be waiting to put these out into May, because these actually need like warmer weather. But I feel like they can tolerate it, because see, you got onion sets and you got onion slips. See, the sets turn into like the bigger bulbs. And I think that's where people get mixed up. They might go get like another bag that say like 100 onions for like $4 or whatever, and then they have these that's already grown. It's the sets. These are the one, if you notice, these a lot smaller. So these started off as like seeds. You know, they always started off as seeds, but I'm saying like the other one was like basically, you know, taken up to be like a green onion, so it's like they pulled it up early, and then it just turns into a green onion. So yeah, this is how you do it. It's easy. This is great idea for new beginners. But if you're a newbie, mark your box. All you, because if you're gonna use your box over and over while you playing with a bunch of stuff in there, you might well mark your box and be like, hey man, I can keep the stuff in the box, and I'd be able to like reach in here, grab it out, boom, put it in there. Reach in there, space it out. And yeah, you want to make sure your soil is like real loose too, guys. You want to get majority all the weeds out of it, because one thing I noticed over, the year of growing these first time last year is like they won't tolerate weed. I'm not doing the red onions this year, because those seem like they mold real fast. And onions like a lot of water too, guys, as well. So I always remember that. Like to feed it heavy water, give it full sun. You got to have it with some full sun for it can produce that big bulb. So, like a bunch of cloudy days is really horrible for like onions and stuff. Like if you're trying to grow big bulbs and stuff like that. So yeah, you want to make sure these get like the longest and the hottest days of the month in your year, wherever you located at. So it's best to like try to get these out as early as that you can, because you want to get a real big onion. But we got some more. As you can see, I'm on my knees. I'm doing this on my knees. and you know, just setting them in there, giving y'all some information as I go. And I hope y'all continue to follow the journey as we continue. Look at those collard greens right there. I don't know if I can zoom in. Oh, yeah, those collards look nice. But yeah, it's beautiful, guys. We just out here working. You hear my little baby over there? She mad because I got her tied up. I just don't want her to be running around with those dogs, you know. But I'm knocking it out, guys. I appreciate y'all for following me on this journey. I hope all this tip and information help y'all out. Make sure y'all visit the website, yellowmountaingarden.com. One love.